Yo, yo, yo.
Welcome everyone to the We Get Drunk podcast. I am your host with the most bad news crew, baby. I'm still alive. I went to the doctor today, and he said The doctor said I'm okay to continue watching Giants game. I don't know if that's good or bad. Don't know if that's good or bad, but I got a clean bill of health to watch the Giants. Let me introduce everyone. That's my boy, the G-Man. And
Jets gotta
Coco,
win, baby.
Classic
Jets gotta
Man.
win. We hot. We back in it. We
I
back
see
in
you
it,
with your
baby.
Rucker Duke, baby. Gotta represent.
We got destroyed on Saturday by Wisconsin. The defense played great. We didn't show up on offense, but I rep RU for life. For life.
That's your team, man. You gotta represent.
Absolutely.
Coco, the Classic Man. How you doing? We can't hear you, Eric. Your audio.
How you doing? How you doing?
There we go.
I'm good.
El Bachatero in the building, baby. The only Bachatero in Puerto Rico.
The classic man. The classic man.
So let's get into it, guys. We got a lot to talk about, a little bit of time. I'm just gonna go and start real quick and say what I have to say about this game on about my Giants. Horrible loss. Horrible. We don't have no offensive line. Nobody could block. Just thank you. Just horrible. I mean, there's nothing you can do. Just everybody's hurt on that offensive line. They're trash. They let anyone go by. I really have a feeling that our favorite viewer Katana, aka Japanese Sword, could probably sack Daniel Jones because oh my god! I mean, if you watch the game, they were in the backfield every time. Daniel Jones did not have a chance to do anything. I mean, every aspect of the game the Giants stunk at: special team, defense, offense. I mean, just horrible, bad coaching. What else? Even the people passing
Catering.
and fucking towels made fucking mistakes. They fumbled a few balls.
Catering sucked that game. The guy that drove the bus, the hotel staff.
He hit a few calls in the parking lot. Just horrible.
Oh,
just horrible.
Man.
Horrible. I mean, they can't do
Joey,
anything.
I have a question. I have a question for you. Do the Giants know that the season started?
No.
Or they okay, I'm just making sure because they have shown nothing.
Leonard Williams still thinks it's preseason. He's in training.
Can he touch the quarterback? Can he touch the quarterback every once in a while? I'm just saying.
Kayvon Thibodeau, we said he needs to step up. I think he have in the last like two games, he has 4 sacks, and the rest of the team has the rest. And I think we only have 6 sacks in total. So you tell me.
The other guy's Dexter Lawrence. Other than those 2 guys, nobody has shown up for the Giants.
No.
Zero.
And then, one of my starting corners couldn't come out. I'm not even joking about, like, I was joking saying that every aspect of the Giants game was trash. The equipment manager couldn't get the chin strap on Adoree Jackson's helmet on in time before half. He didn't start. They had to start a rookie. The rookie, that's the one that Tyreek Hill hit the 69-yard touchdown with the first play because the rookie was covering him.
Blown
wish
coverage.
I was making this up.
Blown coverage.
I mean,
I don't understand what was going on. And Tua didn't play good at all. He was giving the ball away.
He did not. They were looking for the deep ball all day. That's all they were doing.
And can anybody on the Giants catch that running back? I mean, he just blew by them like they were standing still. They all had an angle.
It was a simple run. They got all the blocks. The safety who was 30 yards back, had enough time to read and say, okay,
Got blown, bro.
let me go more to the right and I'll tackle this guy. But when he started moving his feet, the running back went right by him. Just
Unbelievable, bro. Horrible.
There's nothing you could do. And then this is the kicker. Daniel Jones is hurt. He hurt his neck that he hurt last year.
He might be out for a while.
He's breaking news. He's not playing Sunday. He's watching the game with us.
Jesus.
He's probably not even going to watch the game. If he's smart, he'll stay home.
All right, so we got a plan to go to that Giants-Jet game.
Yes.
I mean,
I don't think it's worth it.
I mean, is it worth? Yeah, is it worth it? Do we even enter the stadium that day? I don't think tailgate that day.
Well, according to the news, they're selling Henny White in the stores, so we're probably going to be hitting that hard in the tailgate. So before the game,
man,
I'm going to get lost going to the bathroom again.
I mean, because the Giants, and I had to see that game. I was like, this team just looks completely unprepared, bro.
They couldn't do nothing right. And I don't even want to talk about them no more. I'm just going to end the Giant conversation with Evan Neal is a piece of shit. And I don't care what anyone says. He talked all that shit. Then he apologized. And then what happened? He said, we got to play better. Where were you?
Terrible.
He was on the field. There was guys going right by him, left and right. He looked like the security guard in the college football game.
He's terrible. Oh my God,
He's horrible. You're a first-round pick.
Terrible
You're from
technique.
Alabama. You're supposed to be good. Don't talk about
he's terrible
going to the stadium that flipping burgers and everything when you can't even fucking make a block. I think I probably could block somebody from coming into my room. Why can't you just block somebody from Daniel Jones getting hurt?
And let me tell you, and anybody that's going to that garbage stadium, because it's garbage, that's a garbage stadium, is not flipping burgers. It is not cheap to go to a game in Crap Life Stadium. It ain't cheap, and it's a major commitment to go over there and support these two garbage teams for these years.
I'm waiting for John Mara to come out and do something about this, because I mean, say something. Be like, at least apologize to your fans. I mean, hello, those PSLs, the tickets, the parking, just to get to the stadium are expensive. When are you going to say, you know what, get rid of this guy? You don't disrespect, because long after this guy is cut, gone, traded, there's going to be other guys that we're still going to root for. It don't matter who you put there. I'm still going to root for the Giants.
The PSLs in the lower levels are $25,000 per seat, gentlemen.
Just horrible.
$25,000.
And it's
$25,000.
Just let's, like I said.
And Classic Man, you could chime in on this. How garbage is that stadium? I mean,
we can't hear you.
We can't hear you, Classic Man. But
I mean, we went to the game. I've been to plenty of games. It's just horrible. I went to the worst Monday Night Football game where it was freezing cold. It was the worst Monday Night Football game. I was there. Come on.
They don't even give you free parking. They don't give you anything. Nothing. No. The concessions suck. The bathrooms suck. The seating sucks. The service sucks. The security. The security suck. There's not enough porta potties. There's lines for the porta potties.
Yeah.
So much so that when we go tailgating, I bring my own porta potty. I bring my own.
I don't bring my own. I just pee on somebody's car next to us.
Either or.
Sorry if that's your car. Sorry, my bad.
Give them that new Armor All, that good Armor All right on the tires. Bro, it is a commitment to go to that garbage stadium.
And then the crazy thing is, we got all these primetime games. We're gonna play the Buffalo Bills Sunday night, the real New York team.
What?
We're gonna
Never.
lose.
I don't care. I don't care. They not the real New York team. I don't care what anybody says. Just
Eric,
because it's
Eric.
Buffalo, New York, get out of here. Get out of here. They not the real New York team.
They are the real New York.
They not.
The real New York team that went and got that didn't even show up in London. They looked half dead in London.
Yeah, just
they look terrible. Yeah, I hate those games. No energy in those crowds in a soccer stadium. Terrible.
Yeah,
terrible.
But there is another team at MetLife Stadium. Technically, the new name now, I keep hearing, everybody keeps telling me, it's called Jet Life Stadium, are the New York Jets. Which
that ain't saying
surprisingly,
that's not saying much.
Surprisingly, their quarterback Zach Wilson helped the Jets win.
He was bad. I'll let Eric. I'll let Eric talk about that game first because
he wasn't bad. He wasn't bad. He wasn't good. He wasn't good either. So our defense, obviously, it's like every week. Our defense,
Jermaine Johnson. I've been telling you, Jermaine Johnson, Quinn and
guys, man. Yeah.
Quincy Williams, let's go. Quincy.
Our defense did everything, you know. He did help out here and there, but all he did was say hike and hand the ball off to Breece Hall, and that's all he did. And Breece Hall did the rest, you know. So
yeah, Breece Hall. Thank you for Breece Hall. My God, I've only been saying this since the beginning of the season. That's all I've been saying.
Not as much as I have. Not as much as I have.
Not as you have, because you didn't even want Dalvin Cook. Nope. I did.
No, Eric did not want Dalvin Cook on the team.
You didn't even want him on the team. I thought it was worth a shot. He's terrible. He first of all, he misses holes, right? Pause. He misses them. I never miss holes.
Me neither.
I just tell you that right now. He's slow. He can't pick up a blitz. He can't catch the ball. He fumbles it. He has more turnovers than yards, I think.
Sounds like you're talking about Evan Neal. We're still talking about the Giants?
I mean, look, about the Giants real quick. My what I told you early on during the season about Saquon Barkley, and I heard it. I can't say exactly how I heard it, but y'all already know that I told you if he got hurt and this team is out of it, he's gonna take his sweet time coming back. He may come back 3-4 games left in the season to show that he's healthy, but he's not gonna go out there and take hits on a losing team. Hey, he ain't doing it.
Before we continue with your Jets, and I know you did change it and talk about the Giants, I personally think if the Giants are way out of it, no chance of making the playoff, they should trade Barkley and get what they can so they can move up in the draft.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all might have the number one pick if you.
No, but I mean, you can still get another number. You could get another 1 or 3 for Barkley
or 3. Absolutely.
You know,
absolutely.
So that's something to talk about in the next few games and see. But we got to keep an eye on that, guys.
A team making a playoff run. That's a running back away, a really good running back away. They may go for that. Look what happened with McCaffrey, right? That's what happened with McCaffrey.
Sell high.
Sell
high, baby.
You gotta entertain those kinds of trades because if the Giants are gonna rebuild with a new quarterback, which I think is the case, I really do. I don't see Daniel Jones
might happen
being
the way that his contract is. I was reading the way his contract is that there might be a shot to get rid of him, trade him to a team, and still have left over to field a team for 2024.
Joey, it's 2 neck injuries in the last 3 years. The last one he was out for I don't even know how many games. 6 or 7 games. And if people don't know this, you can't play football. You can't play quarterback if you can't move your neck. I can tell you, he's already bad enough reading a defense. If he can't look side to side, it's over. It's over. It's over. especially with Evan Neal on one side. With Evan Neal on one side, you better have your neck on a swivel, boy. You better be like this.
It might be a tank for Caleb Williams,
Oh my
USC.
God. Yeah, it
Caleb.
may just be. It may just be. But Eric, yeah, you could go with the Jets. I have some concerns. There's some concerns.
The Dalvin Cook shit you was talking about, G. I kind of give him a little thing because he didn't go to OTAs, he didn't go to minicamp, he didn't go to preseason. So
he was injured.
He's still taking time to come back, But I didn't want him in the first place. But you see what Bryce is doing, and I do kind of think we need 2 running backs though, and Dalvin Cook, will help us out in the long run because Bryce, we don't want him to.
Well, he doesn't complain about Michael Carter, so.
I mean, the guy can't catch the ball.
I don't like Carter.
He can't catch the ball.
Carter.
He can't catch it.
He can't catch
on
the
a
ball.
big third down, we needed that catch, and he dropped it.
Yep.
So,
he can't catch the ball. He can't catch.
Yeah.
How about giving a shot to the guy we drafted, Izzy Abanikanda? A little change of pace back. He's a change of pace.
We could wait till next year because we still have Cook. We could have Cook there, and if Michael Carter keeps dropping, that's it. He's gone. We gotta bring up Izzy up. Bring Izzy up. Let him be that third down back.
The only thing with Abanikanda is that I don't know if he could pick up the blitz, and that is a must on this team. NFL. That's a must.
I give Michael Carter credit. He did kind of. He worked on it. He worked on it, and he's been doing it.
Yeah.
But
he knows how to pick up a blitz. He knows how to read the defense and knows how to pick up the blitz. He can't catch the ball. He can't catch it. But
even with rolling blades, running feather, I wouldn't want you on my team.
Rollerblade. I would love to see somebody on rollerblades. Oh my God! What happened to that?
Go to Spanish Harlem. About 2:00. He'll be on rollerblades.
So yeah. So the Jets.
Talk about the other injury that you guys had. That a big blow on your offensive line. Pause.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's Eric's guy. I'll let the classic man talk about it. That's your guy.
Yeah, I thought it was just like a tweak of the ankle, but Tucker he blew out his Achilles.
He came. They took him off the field.
He walked off the field.
Yeah, he walked. The other one that came back in the game was Becton. He I don't know what happened to him with his knee or something, but he came out and then he came back.
No, it was twice he came out.
He came off.
He came back for a play.
He came back for a play. He thought it was just his calf. He thought like it was a cramp or something. He came back and then he did one down and then he came off the field with the trainer.
Okay, I didn't see
that.
Let me
tell you that guy is. Let me tell you that guy is tough because to come after a torn Achilles and to play even one more play.
You can't just stop on come real quick and then you got to continue that conversation.
Oh shit!
He said it's hard to come.
It's hard to come on after you get hurt and then play another play. Let me say it fast because
there you go.
I can't just say it's hard to come, especially at my age. At 50 years old, I can't be saying things like that. Ladies out there, it's still very easy for me. It's still easy.
Why is that? Do you go to musclegels.com?
At musclegels.com. Get yourself some of that Brazilian tight for the ladies. Get some of that. What do we have? We have everything. The gear. We got all kinds of good stuff over there. Use that code enhanced20. Don't tell nobody. Use that code enhanced20. Musclegels.com. Get your life right. Get your life right.
Box. Your neighbors won't know.
You pay for the shipping. We don't pay for your shipping. I'll tell you that much.
No, we don't.
No, we don't pay. This ain't Amazon, baby. We here to make some bread.
We don't got the Prime here.
No, we do not. Absolutely not.
Soon enough, half of this podcast won't have the Prime. They stop in the sharing.
Yeah, well, that as much as that shit costs every year, they keep raising the prices up on that. But so yeah, Zach Wilson, he was not good, man. I mean, if you look at the tape, he's still having trouble processing what's going on in the field. Now he's playing decent enough for us to stay in games, but let's be honest, if we are down or he has to win us a game, you know, it's tough because he just still doesn't see the whole field.
Yeah, he
I'm
did
not
it one game.
gonna knock him because
game.
he's not even allowed to do that kind of stuff. So I don't know if they just don't call the plays for him that fit his style of how he plays.
Yeah,
because he's not a guy that's a pocket passer, read the defense. He's more of a get out of the pocket, throw it down the field, put it in between two defenders.
He looks at one guy. If that guy's not open, I got to run.
And he don't even do that.
He's that kind of player.
Do that.
Now they're not allowing him to play it, so it's hard for me to judge him in that sense. But he's still not a quarterback that I would say is worth the second pick in the draft. I could tell you that right now. He's not worth that.
No.
But he's got a W. He's got 2 W's this year. One against the Buffalo Bills, one against the horrible Denver Broncos. And let's talk a little bit about the Denver Broncos because we just saw them. My God. I mean, and Joey, you could talk about the Dolphins because you just saw them. But the Denver Broncos, my God, Russell Wilson is horrible, bro. He's worse than Zach Wilson. He was afraid to throw the ball.
Yeah.
How does a guy that's a veteran like that have so much time in the pocket and take a safety when P. Ryan is right there for a dump off?
That was a rookie mistake. He held on to that ball too long.
I mean, 6 seconds. We counted 6 seconds. P. Ryan's right there. Throw it at his feet. Even if he's not open, throw it at his feet.
Yeah.
Or you know what? The play calling was bad too. Run that ball there.
Run that. Yeah, exactly.
Run that ball there.
Even if you press Axe Madden on the football game, they'll tell you to run the ball.
But I don't think if you would have ran the ball there, our defensive line probably would have gave him a safety there too. Because I agree with the coach not calling the run play there because our front line would have stopped them. And maybe it would have been a safety, but Russell Wilson should have thrown that ball at somebody's feet. And
he
should have taken that safety. You guys were getting pressure towards the what was it? The right side of all game. So then you counter, you go the left. So it's not. I understand what you're trying to say, but I'm like, if they're pressuring you coming to the right, you go to the left. You counter that ball and you go and let this guy try to get out the end zone.
He was afraid. If you look at the tape, he was afraid to throw the ball.
Yeah,
there were guys that were open. But in the NFL, open is not. It's very few times you're gonna get guys wide open. You got to throw guys open in the NFL, and he was afraid to throw the ball. He's really, really, really bad. He is a awful quarterback, and they are stuck with him. $200 million in the hole.
It's crazy.
That again, hear me out again. $200 million.
Got to put the pinky right there when you say that. You sounded like Dr. Evil.
Oh my God! Imagine paying that guy, having him for the next 5 years. He's horrible.
Is guaranteed? Horrible. All of it's guaranteed? Or
guaranteed?
Damn.
Guaranteed.
I didn't know it was guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
That's crazy.
Guaranteed.
And then
because again, go ahead, Joey. My bad. Go ahead.
No. And then there was certain plays in that game where he looked at like the old Russell Wilson. I was like, okay, he's moving the ball. He's, but then it just out of nowhere, it looked like he can't click with his offense, with his receivers or anything. It's like, I don't get it. He don't trust them, or they don't trust him.
And then that team too, guys fumbling the ball. They can't even run a reverse. I mean, at some point, that kid, that Mims guy, you gotta bench him. I mean, you can't be dropping the ball all over the place.
Yeah.
And again, it was one of the worst games to watch. It was one of the because the Jets didn't on offense played awful. We're fumbling the ball over the place. The only positive was Breece Hall, right? And another thing, just from the Denver Broncos side, Sauce Gardner goes out of the game for one play, right? We bring in a guy that was on the practice squad, and the coach run the reverse instead of going against a guy that you got to target that guy.
Yep.
I mean, the
Just
coaching.
like what Miami did with
Sean
the Giants.
Payton,
As soon as that rookie came in, they threw it
as soon as he came in to that, he said, "I'm checking out of this. I'm going after."
That's it. It's a green flag right there. Yep.
The coverage, easy touchdown.
Yep.
Who is? I mean, is Russell Wilson? I mean, how do you not check out of that play? As soon as I see Sauce Gardner not on the field, I'm going after whoever he was covering. Yeah, period.
I would too,
bro. It's was a terrible game to watch. Terrible.
Pete Carroll did the smartest thing in the world and said, "Let's get rid of him. Let's get what we can for him," and they did.
Yep.
Nobody likes Russell Wilson.
That's the crazy thing. You watching all these interviews now, it's all coming out, man.
Yep. Nobody likes him, man.
And Marshawn Lynch is no cap. He's gonna tell you the straight truth. He said, "This guy, he called me one time on a blocked phone number because he didn't want players on his own team having his phone number." Who does this guy, bro? Who is this guy?
Yep.
This dude is. I mean, and he's got again. He's got that that wife of his, future's baby mama, and as soon as that ship starts going bad, as soon as that ship goes bad, she out. She for the streets. You know it. You know it. So, that's all I got to say about that game. We could go around the NFL, but that's all I got to say about that. About those. It was tough watching football on Sunday.
Yeah.
Between the Giants, the Jets. Then I saw some of the Pittsburgh Steelers game.
That was horrible.
Then I saw some of the Patriots game. Oh. And in the morning saw that. Before I went to church, I saw that. I saw a little bit of that. I was watching a little bit of that in between the singing and the sermon. I saw some of that Jaguars Buffalo game. Horrible football. There's a lot of bad football in the NFL. That.
I understand they're trying to get an expansion team out there. Horrible game. You can't.
No energy. No juice.
Nothing.
The players are dead before they even touch the field.
They're jet lagged, especially even if you leave right after the game. That Sunday before, and you still go out there early, you'll still be dead. You'll be jet lagged the whole way. Yep. It's like you can't get better.
It's the jet lag, and anybody that's ever been to the UK, London, any of that, bro. There's no sunlight, gentlemen. It's like gray. You don't get like that. If you're playing in Jacksonville. You're outdoors. There's sunlight. I mean, it's just gray, raining, 9-hour flight. Bro, no matter how, and they get the best of the best. It is terrible. It's terrible football. Terrible.
Yeah.
It was just really, really brutal all through Sunday. We could even do a little segment on how bad the quarterback play is in the NFL right now.
Yeah,
there's like
I was just thinking that there's not like a clear cut like best quarterback. Like everyone has their flaws.
There's Mahomes, and then there's everybody else.
Yeah, but even Mahomes hasn't been playing good. He's been subpar.
Yeah, I mean, look, let's be honest. He's got Kadarius Toney on his team, who's horrible. He has no wide receivers. Valdez, Scantling, those are garbage wide receivers on other teams. On other teams, those guys don't even get burned.
That Hardman guy that you got hurt, he might get traded back there. There's a rumor going out there. He's not playing. Might as well just send him back to KC.
Yeah, he's a he didn't even dress for the game.
No,
he wasn't even active on
healthy
Sunday.
Scratch.
Healthy scratch. Yep.
A healthy, disgusting.
Yeah.
How do how do we make moves like that?
Yeah, I don't get. You sign a guy and he doesn't even play. Like, why spend the money?
He was for Aaron Rodgers. That's the reason.
Yeah, but
the whole team was for Aaron Rodgers.
For Aaron Rodgers.
Huh?
Half the team is for
Randall
Aaron
Cobb.
Rodgers.
Yeah.
Lazard,
Cobb,
Randall Cobb.
Boyle.
But they don't want to throw the ball deep. He's a deep ball guy. Pause. He's a deep ball guy. You know what I mean? So they want.
That's true.
They don't want to let Zach throw it down the field.
We don't throw the ball with Zach. We don't throw the ball deep.
You can't just say, "Oh, he's only a deep ball threat." Pause. But he has to do other things.
No, he doesn't. He runs. He's terrible route runner. He's a terrible route runner. He's a guy that's a go route, and you run him on jet sweeps and things like that. But he's not a guy that you're gonna ask him to run routes.
Maybe I'm crazy, but tell me, isn't that a perfect fit then for Zach Wilson? Because he rolls out the pocket so much, and the cover, things get blown up. The
thing is, they don't look for guys
that can get.
They don't let Zach do that. They don't call plays like that for Zach.
No.
Whenever Zach does things like that, those are broken plays. In the huddle, they don't call plays like that for him. They call look at what the plays that the Jets call for Zach. Tight end down the seam. Right? Tight end down the seam. Garrett Wilson running either slants, post routes, or sluggo routes. They don't even send him down the field for fly routes. They don't even do that. Lazard, he runs sluggo routes to the sideline in his own defense. Man-to-man defense, he never gets open. Mm-hmm. So that's the Jets off. That is the Jets offense, and nothing happens. Nothing happens if Breece Hall isn't playing well. If the running game isn't playing well, we lost. Pack it in.
Yeah.
Pack it in. The game is over with. Pack it in.
Yep.
Pack it in. If
why
we don't get,
that's why we need Dalvin Cook. That's why we need Dalvin Cook to get,
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I don't like him, but you gotta get you gotta keep doubling down on the run. Have to, because if not, it's over for us. It's over. And how about that throw by Zach Wilson when me and Eric and Franklin are screaming, like, why is he throwing the ball inside? The whole concept is to throw the ball to the sideline.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
I don't know.
I think he was trying to do it, but it didn't work. It didn't work for him.
That was he almost gave the game away there again.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
What?
Well, we was lucky that they had Russell Wilson on their team, so
exactly.
Hey, at least Russell Wilson can try to redeem himself on Thursday. He's playing against Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes. Maybe he can redeem himself.
Take the over on Kansas City. Take the over.
So,
my God,
is that the lock of the week this week for everybody? Kansas City.
I don't give locks of the week, but that is the lock of the century.
That's my lock of the week. Kansas City,
the lock of the century,
and the over against Denver on Thursday.
Absolutely
crazy.
But let's on Sunday, right? They have these London games again. It's just terrible. They got Baltimore and Tennessee.
Oh my God!
I don't know if I want to watch that game.
Hey, that kind of helps me out though. Sometimes on Sundays. Well, this Sunday I'm gonna be real busy, but I was kind of watching the game a little bit because it was kind of a little quiet in the building. So I was taking a peek at the game.
And Tennessee, those are the teams you pick.
I mean, hey, you don't want superstar teams to go there because they're gonna be
but I mean
boring because they're gonna be tired.
Tennessee.
Hey,
horrible. Two teams that have almost no offense. I mean, how bad is Tennessee? Yeah. And again, where's Franklin at? Where's Franklin at that said that Ryan Tannehill is somewhat decent? Where's he at? You got to answer for that. He is garbage.
He's in a
Eric. You said that Ryan Tannehill was good.
I did.
He's in a real estate meeting right now with DJ Envy right now, trying to sell houses.
And Cesar Pina.
They're doing real estate meetings right now.
Yeah.
jersey.
I love how Ricky Rose, Meek, and Funk Flex killed those two dudes.
Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. I
Killed
love
them.
it.
Killed
I
them.
love it. But then
Anyway,
on games on Sunday now, we have Washington at Atlanta. To me, that's a really good game.
That might be a good game, yo.
That might be a good game.
That might be
because
a good game.
Washington played like shit last week, and they have to redeem themselves because they lost to the Chicago Bears. They looked like trash.
Hey, I said
They
the
got
Bears was gonna win.
destroyed.
I told y'all that from.
And I want to
you
thank
did.
I want
You
to
did.
thank Washington because they blew my ticket pause again. And of course, this guy right here, this is my studio because all the $5-10 bets I'm making on FanDuel. Thanks, Washington.
I mean, let's be honest. They did not show up at all, bro.
No,
They didn't show up at all.
no, they
Nah.
didn't.
I mean, the first half they didn't show up at all. They got smoked, bro.
I mean,
I know
you also
Jonathan-
got to give credit to not to the defense, but to the Bears offense because they showed out. You know, I mean, it could have. I mean, because the Washington Commanders defense is pretty decent.
Yeah.
You know, and the offense was doing the Bears offense was really working them. You know,
Maybe it was that one thing. Maybe they got a extra expansion pack from Madden and they all got leveled up. That's why they play good. Because I don't think they're gonna play good this week.
Maybe.
I tell you one thing, man. I mean, to lose to Justin Fields and the Washington Bears, that is as low as it gets.
4 TDs, right?
He's terrible too.
I think he had 4 total.
TDs. He threw 3 and he ran for 1.
Yeah, but the week before that, which was like 3 days ago, before that Thursday game, he threw for 4 touchdowns. That's why I was telling you.
Yeah, against Denver. Anybody can throw 4 touchdowns against Denver.
That gives you
Jesus Christ.
Though. That gives you confidence. And it's not even
let's do games against Denver count as real football games?
I don't think so.
I don't think they do.
I think that's like a preseason game.
No, but for teams
I think it's a high school game. It's a high school game.
But for teams like the Chicago Bears, that's a real game for them.
Yeah,
that means a lot to them.
Yes. And the Jets.
This week, Eric, I'm gonna go on your picks. You tell me what who I'm picking for, because that Frank Cover guy, he stinks. He gives me these picks.
His picks have been terrible. His
locks
of the week.
He saves the good ones for himself. That's why.
Yeah, he gives me the cheap bum picks, and they never hit. Never hit.
His locks of the week have been the lock to go against whatever he said. He said.
He just texted me. The next game is Minnesota and Chicago. He says Chicago and the under. His picks stink.
I think he might be right in that game. No Justin Jefferson. Kirk Cousins might be on his way out. You know, he's trade bait. Hey, how about this? How about this trade? Saquon and some draft picks for Kirk Cousins.
No, not even a little bit. Hey,
no,
he's a better quarterback than Daniel Jones.
I know you guys are joking around, but come on, be respectable. You can't do Kirk Cousins for Saquon Barkley.
Why not? Why not?
No. Let's continue,
not, Joey. I mean,
let's just finish. Minnesota at Chicago. Frank Cover says Chicago and the under. I don't know. I like Minnesota still. I think Chicago was one hit wonders. They're
in Chicago. They in Chicago.
They're at Chicago. I say Minnesota. I think I don't even want to say it, but the only reason why I think Chicago won. And I text Eric this privately. I said it was 2 hours before the game. Dick Buck has passed away, and in heaven he said, "I gotta let Chicago win." They mourned him. This week they lose.
I still go with
his
Chicago.
spirit's only good for one win.
Just
Jesus
one win.
Christ, we need
They're
better.
They're not going to the
better
playoffs.
spirits.
He can't
we
do
need
all
better
of that.
spirits.
No, he's not gonna make him go to the playoffs. He's not gonna make
No, he has to use his spirit for other things. He can't just make the Chicago Bears go to the playoffs.
The Bears. Wow.
I got
His
them winning.
spirit is only good
for that. They're winning.
His spirit is only good for one win. Imagine what my spirit will be. When I'm gone, my spirit, what is it gonna get you? A can of Coke? Some Bud Light? a Bud Ice? What is it gonna get you?
Maybe it'll give one lucky fan a browser password for like a week.
Yep, there you go.
That's it. Maybe if they're lucky, a Pornhub password for a week.
Oh my!
Yeah, there you go. The free trial. I get them the free trial. Jesus Christ.
Then we have Seattle against Cincinnati at Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. You don't even have to finish that. Cincinnati. That's it.
I love it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
at Cincinnati, I'm taking Cincy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eric, the classic man, cannot stand Geno Smith at all. He is going to root. It doesn't matter what he does. He's rooting against him to the end of time.
All right.
Don't waste your time.
I agree with Eric here. Cincy. I think Cincy.
I'm happy with Cincy as long as they keep giving the ball to Jamar Chase because he's on my fantasy.
Oh no, I played Gary this week. Please, God, don't give Jamar Chase the ball. Give it to T. Higgins. Let him score the touchdowns this week. Dip buckets.
All I need, look, if my team is Kirk Cousins, Breece Hall, Jamar Chase, and Travis Etienne.
I hope they horrible this week.
With those four guys right there, that's at least 180 points, baby. I hope they give at least
0 points this week.
At least 180 points, baby. Let's go.
The next game is San Francisco at Cleveland.
Do we have to go with that one?
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's easy money. San Francisco roast them.
Yeah.
San Francisco.
Right there.
Carolina.
Easy money.
Carolina at
And
Miami.
we got to circle back to San Francisco and the beatdown that they gave the Cowboys.
The Cowgirls.
And anybody that's out there, that has called me with telling me that Dak Prescott is any good. I told you.
I have a few cousins that are Cowboys fans. I haven't heard from them.
I told you about him.
I haven't heard from them.
Yeah, I told you about him. He's garbage.
Yeah.
He's garbage. There's a reason why they got they got Trey Lance, and he's not any good. He's not good.
Yeah.
He's not good. And
close.
He's a loser in big games. He's a loser.
Carolina and Miami. I would have to think everybody goes Miami here.
Carolina.
And the over.
Carolina.
And the over.
Miami is a monster. They have speed demons in every position, even on the defensive side.
Coming back to life, bro.
Tua
coming back to life.
Got the tribal tattoo. I'm gonna say it every week.
Bro,
MVP this year. Me and Jonathan, Johnny Parlays called it.
No way. No way. Yo, nobody talks about Brock Purdy. You know, he's up there for MVP. Just saying.
I said he was good. He was really good.
But he's up there for MVP. The numbers he's putting.
It's only the first half.
He sure is.
Let's see what he does in the second half of the season. After getting beat up a few when he plays better teams.
Who?
I don't know, but there has to be better teams than the Giants and the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, I mean, look, he's got 2 games. He's got 2 games against the Jets. Those are 2 big games.
Moving on. New Orleans at Houston. New Orleans at Houston.
New Orleans, easy money.
Yeah. You know what? I like Houston.
Oh my God.
Okay.
They can't score.
I don't like New Orleans.
3-2 Houston.
Yeah, Houston. They actually been playing very well.
No, I don't got Houston down. I was talking about the baseball game. Sorry.
Oh, come on.
They can't score. They can't score.
I got New Orleans.
Yeah.
I got New Orleans.
This is the Chicago Bears this week. Dick Buckets is gonna pick Houston this week. I'm going with Houston.
Oh my God.
The kid is pretty good. I'm not gonna say he's bad.
He is. He's not that bad.
He's not.
No, he's good. He's good. Stroud is good. He's good.
This game, we already know the answer to this game. New England at the Raiders.
Oh boy, the
A
Raiders.
tie. A tie.
New
gonna
England
end
doesn't have
0-0.
no. I mean, Belichick already benched him twice.
That
Bro,
guy's
he was
awful.
he was disgusting
Mac and
on
Cheese
Sunday.
Jones. He
Trying to
stinks.
find
What?
the fucking
And call him by his real name. He's not Mac Jones. His name is McCorkle Jones. McCorkle
McCorkle.
Jones. McCorkle.
He's a
That's
dirty,
what you get for trying.
He's a dirty.
That's what he gets for
who
trying to
stinks.
punch guys in the nuts on the Jets.
Fact.
He's a dirty player, and McCorkle Jones is never going to be heard from again after this week. He is garbage.
He's gonna be
Trash.
doing Uber Eats deliveries soon.
And I had a hot take here, but is
Hot
Bill
take.
Belichick any good? Is Bill Belichick any good as a coach? He doesn't win without he doesn't win. It's shown that he does not
against
win
rookie quarterbacks,
without
yeah.
Tom Brady.
Against rookie
Without
quarterbacks,
Tom
yeah.
Brady, he doesn't seem to win.
Tom Brady won without him, so yeah, you can,
Yeah.
Fuck Tom
So is
Brady,
Bill
bro.
Belichick
Stop
this
talking
great
about that guy.
coach?
Come on,
Fuck that
come
guy.
on, come on.
I hate that guy, bro.
Jeez.
That's another guy that
Is
I
he-
hate.
Okay, let's. All right. Arizona
No.
at the Rams.
What?
Arizona Cardinals at the
Rams.
LA Rams.
The Rams.
The Rams, easy money.
Yeah, I got the Rams.
I agree with
Rams
you guys
actually
there.
been playing decent. It'd be nice. It would be nice if if they start making some trades. It'd be nice. They got some good good pieces on that team.
The running back, Sugar. What's his name that they just traded for?
Ooh, the Rams?
I don't know.
Yeah, didn't the Rams just trade for a running back?
Let
A
me see.
disgruntled back?
No,
Let me
wasn't it
see.
that they
I
traded
don't
him?
think-
Yeah, they just
Let
traded
me
for
see.
a running
Hold
back.
on a second.
Good eye.
Hold on. Let's look. Who
Their
have they
defense is
made
good
a trade?
anyways, to go against Arizona
It's not,
anyways.
it wasn't Kamara. It was a running back. Jeez.
Oh. Their defense is good enough to beat Arizona anyways. I mean, it's
Yeah, the defense is really good.
easy money.
Oh no, they actually
Yes.
trade. Didn't they trade their running
Yes,
back?
that's what I'm saying. They traded.
Oh yeah,
Atkins,
they traded
Atkins,
the running back.
They traded what, Cam Akers, right?
Cam
Yes.
Akers. That's the Atkins.
Yes, to the
Akers.
to the
Yeah.
Vikings. To the Vikings.
Yes, they traded. And he
Yeah, they
played
traded
them-
Cam Akers.
I don't know. Maybe the doctor gave me something I wasn't supposed to take because I didn't even remember that right there. Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
Maybe
No,
it's
but I
trying to
mean,
make me
the
forget about the
tight
Giants.
ends, they might trade it. They might trade the tight ends. I mean,
They
they,
don't
got
need-
that.
they- They're pretty good now because now they just got their best receiver, Stafford's number one guy in Cooper
Yeah.
Kupp. So, and you seen it this week.
Yeah, man. When he came in the game, it's a miracle he didn't get the first touchdown scored, man.
I
It's a
thought he
miracle
was
he didn't
too.
get that.
I
I
mean,
thought so. That was like what, plus 500?
Yeah, I think
So-
Johnny Parlay was telling me something like that.
Johnny Parlays,
Yeah, I mean-
4-0 in college locks. Just to
Yeah.
let you know.
He had 12 targets, 8 receptions for 118 yards last week.
Ooh.
Zach
That's his number one.
Zach Wilson. Matthew Stafford is low key a top 10 quarterback this year.
He's
Low-key.
always been good. He
He's
was in
always been
Detroit
good.
his whole time.
He's
Yeah,
always
he's-
been good to throw the ball down the field.
He's low key
just-
got,
He never had
He
a
had-
good
he
running
should've
back.
won
when
He
he
never
had
had a good
Megatron.
defense.
He should have won
He
when
never had a good
Megatron.
defense or a decent running back to pick up the block,
Yeah.
to pick up that blitz that comes up the middle or on the side and just takes him because he gets hurt like that.
Yeah.
He freaking dislocated his shoulder a bunch of times because of those plays.
Yeah. This next game, half the podcast is gonna go for one team, but well, probably the whole team because I don't. Damn, man, can it be a tie? Philadelphia Eagles at the Jets.
Can we go on? Can we go on?
that's
No,
a
you
tough
have
game.
to pick. You have to
I'm
pick. what's on the
gonna
schedule.
pick my team no matter what. I don't care who we playing. Who we
Okay.
playing?
That's a
Gangrene
tough-
all
I'm
day,
gonna pick
baby.
the Jets. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna pick the Jets, but that's a rough game.
Well, that's
a
rough. I
game.
want it to be a tie because I can't stand both teams. But
Gangrene all day,
I
baby.
rather
one.
the Jets win. I rather the Jets win than the Eagles. Damn, that
Hey,
hurt.
you know how funny it is? Because we both gonna be cheering for each other's teams. You know that, right?
Why? Oh,
Because
we haven't got there yet. Relax. You
I
brought
know,
this to the
I know.
future. Relax,
I'm just
Marty.
saying.
Relax, Marty.
Really quick. Geno Smith is the 9th ranked quarterback in the NFL. Geno Smith.
Oh, just pull the trigger.
You know what? It's over. I think it's a short night for me, guys. I think I'm going. I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Detroit
Geno
at
Smith.
Tampa. Who do you got that one?
Detroit? You said Detroit?
Detroit, man.
Detroit
I told you
Tampa.
about Detroit. I love Detroit, man.
I did too.
I love Detroit.
I do like. I can't stand Baker Mayfield, so Detroit.
Yep, Detroit.
Yeah, this game, I already said it. Giants at Buffalo. I got Buffalo. I want to pick my team, but
I'll pick them for you. Don't worry. I'll pick them for you.
I don't think they'll win. At least I'm honest.
Tyrod Taylor is gonna kill the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, revenge game.
There you go, baby. There you go.
Game.
He's gonna
See,
kill.
Eric, it's so easy to put a battery on my back. Let's go, G-Man.
Exactly, baby. Exactly.
Joey, your team has no shot in that game.
Gary,
Not with that offensive
I'm
line.
Kill Joey.
No shot.
At least just say, let's go Giants one time. Wait. One time.
Absolutely not. That's never going to happen.
No way.
That's not going to happen.
All right.
No way that's
Monday
happening.
Night game this week is Dallas at the Chargers.
Ooh. Oh.
I had someone tell me. I had someone tell me that Dallas might show up this week because they got smoked and they might show up. But I said,
Eckler back?
They ain't.
Is
Eckler, because he's on my fantasy team, is going to be out for the remainder of the year. That's how I feel.
Is he? Let me see. Is he back? Because if he's back, that changes everything.
No, my luck, he's not.
I still got the Chargers.
Yeah, I'm picking the
Go.
Chargers. I can't go with Dallas. I can't.
I got the Chargers.
I can't.
He's in questionable status. Questionable
he's been like
means
that
that
for like 8 weeks.
Yeah, that was a good. I mean, it's obvious though. Like I got a quick question. I know it's
oh no, 99% chance he's coming in. 99% chance of return for Monday Night Football.
My luck, I put him in. He doesn't. Thanks, Gary.
I'm just telling you. I'm just reporting what I see here. I want the Chargers. I hate the Cowboys because I hate Dak Prescott. And I don't hate him as a person. Is that what I hate is Cowboy fans coming to me and telling me how good he is. And then I look at him play and I watch the tape and I'm like, if you take the Cowboys uniform off his back and the name off his back, I look at him, I'm like, this guy sucks. Yeah. He's a terrible football player. He's terrible.
Before we
Joe 2.0.
Before we move to baseball.
Hold on. I got a quick
question.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Somebody said there's a question from Johnny Parlay. Who won the trade? Trading Jared Goff for Matthew Stafford. Who won that trade? Has to be
the Rams. Did they won a Super Bowl?
That's what I was gonna say.
Right now, Goff is looking like money.
Right now is the Rams. But if Goff goes to the playoffs, he don't even have to win a Super Bowl. If he goes to the playoffs,
exactly. You nailed it.
That's a
you
win
nailed
for that
classic man.
That's a win.
That's a win for fucking Detroit.
You nailed it, classic man, because just Detroit making it to the playoffs is huge for them. Yeah. Huge.
When's the last time?
And they may. Let me look at the. They may actually. Let me take a look at this. They may actually get a home playoff game if they keep this up.
Yeah,
a home playoff game. Yeah, a home playoff game for Detroit is humongous. Because they have, talk about a franchise that has done nothing. They have done nothing.
I think the last time they made the playoffs, Frank Covers made the podcast early.
Yeah, and people also, people also. I told you about Jordan Love. And I saw what I saw on film, and I told everybody, oh, he's good, he's good. He stinks, and he's proven me right. He stinks. He sucks. So all the Jordan Love fans and all the Packer fans, how do you like not having Aaron Rodgers right now?
Go Pack, go.
How do you like it?
Hey, you
How do
can't
you
even
like it?
say
'Cause
that because
that
we
guy
don't even have him
stinks.
either. You can't even say that because we
But
don't
I
have him
mean,
either. You know?
you know if he's with the Packers, he never gets hurt. You know,
Like,
as soon as he wears
That's a fact.
as soon as he wears the Jets uniform, you know, you already knew.
Curse.
You know,
Oh,
you already knew.
It's crazy. I think I sent it to Joey. Vinny Testaverde he was at the game. He was at the game of Aaron Rodgers torn his ACL. He was at the game.
Terrible.
I just want to ask this question because it's just like stressing me out. Why of all players, why him? Just answer that. You could have choose from Curtis Martin, Wayne Corbett, Chad Pennington. You could have had Keyshawn Johnson. You could have had
no
Keyshawn.
Keyshawn don't like us no more. Keyshawn don't like us no more.
Why him?
Yeah,
the guy who blew out his Achilles the first game of the season.
But they didn't know it was gonna happen. You know, I'm
I know that, but
superstitious.
why?
I knew that shit was gonna happen. I didn't know he was there.
Why don't we have Revis, Joe Klecko, Mark Gastineau, Marty Lyons? I mean, anybody. You know, like you said, maybe Wayne Corbett. How about Al Toon? How about Wesley Walker? How about
he was the captain.
I mean,
Gary, we could go all day. They could put a whole list out of people.
Thomas Jones,
Mark Sanchez,
even Mark Sanchez. Anybody, bro.
Say it right. Say it right, Gary. Don't say it like that. Say it right. Say it right. Even
Mark Sanchez, the guy that led us to 2 AFC Championship games.
Exactly.
I got to give him his due props.
Thank you.
His due props.
The way you said it, he was like, "Damn, we have Mark Sanchez."
No, because Mark Sanchez to me is a guy that had untapped potential. They never gave him the weapons that he needed. They didn't build an offense around him.
He made it work,
and it didn't. He could have had a much better career with the Jets. Much better career.
Who was our GM?
So you. I mean, it was.
Wasn't Enzik?
It was
what's the other guy that be on
Tannenbaum, wasn't it?
Yeah, Mike Tannenbaum.
It was the guy that's on ESPN. What the hell's his name?
Yeah, Mike Tannenbaum.
Mike
Tannenbaum, Mr. T, Mike Tannenbaum, and then John Idzik.
But Tannenbaum was the one that made the team.
He did some good, but after that it was over with. He didn't really want to do nothing.
Yeah, I mean, then you got John Idzik, a guy that drafted 7 players in one draft. He didn't make any trades.
Did he draft none? The one and only Vernon Ghostin?
Yes, that's the draft. He had 7 players in the draft, and none. A year or two later, none of those players went on NFL rosters.
Who drafted Nick Mangold?
Not New York Jets rosters.
Okay,
that was Tannenbaum. Actually, Nick Mangold. No, Nick Mangold was. I think he was. Bill Parcells. He came in with Chad Pennington.
Good pick.
I think he came in with Chad Pennington.
Him and the brick. Was it him and the brick too? Or Tannenbaum got the brick?
Him and the brick. Yeah.
Okay.
So Tannenbaum and Parcells, they brought those guys in.
That was one of the best offensive lines we ever had, right there.
Of course, those are guys that played 15 years. You never had to worry about them. They never. The Brickishaw Ferguson never got hurt. He played every game. He played solid left tackle every game.
Yep.
I mean, what more do you want?
You didn't have to worry about your blind side with him there.
Yeah. And with Mango, you never had a great pulling guard, a great guard. I mean, not a guard, a great center that could pull, that never missed a game, always played great.
Yeah.
I mean, what more do you want?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the Jets, bro. It's just the
Jets.
We're
going to be over today. We're going to be over, but we got to talk about MLB playoffs. It's hot right now. These games are fire right now.
Hot right now, boy.
I just want to start. Yeah, I want to start.
Yeah.
Let's start real quick.
0-7, that American League East.
Exactly.
The Yankees wasn't there.
Yeah.
but they did not win a single game.
Yeah. All the Yankees didn't make it. These teams are way better. Why? Because they played 3-4 extra games. Tampa
They didn't
Bay
even
didn't
win the
have
game.
anybody.
Tampa Bay 2 extra games, and so did Toronto 2. Big deal.
I think I had more people in my living room that they had at that game. Embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
Then you got Baltimore who took over first
Wait,
place and was supposed
wait
to be
a
the
second,
best
Joey.
team.
What's more embarrassing? They didn't have anybody there, and they were sending out emails that they were giving away
25%
tickets
off.
25% off.
Nuts.
That is a joke.
Baltimore,
That's a joke.
Who I give it to them because their crowd was hot. But where were everybody? Did they remember they had a game?
They didn't show up at all. They got
didn't.
blasted.
None of them.
And this is like, everybody hates me because I like taking sides, but I think it's because of the days off. That's my thing, because I don't like this day off. These guys, the number one seeds, don't play for like a week. They don't play a game, a real life game, in like a week, and I don't like that, because back then before it was maybe 2 or 3 games, and they right back at it. You know, but now you got to wait a whole week because it's a series now. The wild card game is a series, so these guys got to play 3 games maybe tops, if not 2 games, and then a day off, and then you get to play that game.
Yeah,
so
I don't get the way that they do that. I don't get
no,
it.
Too many days off.
These guys can't get in a rhythm. They don't. Look at Atlanta. Look at Atlanta today. Got blasted again, 10-2,
and they're the best team in
again,
baseball.
Yeah, and again, Met fans. Do you wish you had Zach Wheeler back? He's a money pitcher in the playoffs. He's a money pitcher in the playoffs.
Travis d'Arnaud. Don't you wish you had him?
That guy, and he did it for the Mets too. He did it for the Mets, and they got rid of him.
The Mets are terrible.
James McCann.
And I already see Met fans already texting me right now. Oh, what about what's his name? The guy
Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks that went to Baltimore. Shit. He didn't do anything.
He had a 3-run home run, which they still lost the game.
Exactly.
He hit a home run when it doesn't matter. Like
sounds like something A-Rod would do.
He was playing for us.
Sounds like Gleyber Torres.
Come on, that's he ended the season the hottest hitter in the game.
272 hitter, baby. The best one in the team. Come on, G. Come on. Stop playing.
I mean,
272 hitter that falls asleep on routine ground balls.
It's okay.
Give me a break.
I have spoken about this already. We can't worry about the defense anymore. We want the hitting.
You get. I gotta admit, you get it. Your theory has been proven right so far in these playoffs, because the Phillies are a joke of a defensive team, and they are out here killing people. They're killing people.
You see the Harper's home run, the first one, he hit a moonshot.
Oh yeah, another guy that wanted it. Another guy who's
in the fucking roof.
Another guy whose lifelong dream was to play for the Yankees, was going to give them a discount, and we didn't sign him.
Bad news, Cashman. If he was the GM, he would have been signed.
I would have gave him a blank check, kissed him on his cheek, and said, "Welcome to New York."
Yep. Welcome to New York. He wanted to be a Yankee. He was going to take less money to be a Yankee, and Cashman didn't even make a call.
I'm just happy that the other guy's not here. I don't want to say his name because the way he says things just, oh, God, it's like nails on a chalkboard, and it just pisses me off. But, yeah, I wish I had him on my team right now, because the Phillies are red hot now, man.
It's funny because remember when he was getting talking to the Yankees and stuff? Well, they had him on the scoreboard, and everything.
Yeah, remember I sent the picture.
He said, and he took a picture of him with a clean shave, ready to go.
Yeah.
Ready to play for us.
Yeah.
And we did shit. We let him go.
Those are the guys that you need on the team. Hello.
We did nothing. Yeah, those are the guys that want to be with the Yankees, guys that know how to play under pressure.
Exactly.
You got to have guys that, we're going off on a whole different direction here. My bad.
Yeah.
But you got to have guys that want to play under pressure. not guys that fold like Joey Gallo, Aaron Hicks. Those guys fold under pressure.
Hey, Harper, man. You see how he's going at the shortstop for Atlanta, right? Because they double up to was it to win the game the other day? They doubled up Harper at first base.
Yeah.
And he was going, Harper, attaboy, Harper. Harper, these 2 games, he's been staring him down.
This is what I like though. When you start talking shit and to the guy that made the mistake, and he comes back the next day and hit 2 bombs, and you stay quiet.
He was looking at him. If you watch the replay, his eyes did not stop. He was just looking at him the whole way.
Yeah, he hangs 4 RBIs on you the next game. That's a money player. I want players like that. Money players.
You blame it on the shortstop. That's your fault. We lost the game because you want to talk shit to Bryce Harper, and that's what happened.
Another guy that wanted to come to the Yankees. Seager wanted to come to the Yankees, right? Wanted to come to the Yankees. What did we do? Now we good. Now he's killing. He's out here smashing the ball all over the place. I'm sick of it, bro. I'm sick of it. Get me good players. I want those 2 Japanese guys on the team in December. I want those 2 guys on the team. No, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. Get them on the squad.
My phone will be blowing up soon. Don't worry, because bad news.
Get them on the squad.
Is gonna be working the phone, baby. I'm gonna get another phone.
Get them on the squad.
I don't have money for another iPhone. It might be a Boost Mobile, but it's gonna work.
Yeah. I don't want to hear it. Get me those 2 guys, and don't come giving me like we're gonna bring back Herman. We're gonna a show improved contract for Frankie Montas or Severino. No, thank you. No.
Send Herman and a pack of fucking Modelos somewhere.
Yeah, no, I don't want those guys. Don't sell me on that. Don't try it. Don't sell me on that.
I won't. Don't worry. The end of the year is coming. I got my list, baby. Woo-hoo. I can't wait. But there's other teams in the playoffs, man. I swear, Texas, I was praying to God that Chapman was going to give it up. Oh,
He's been pitching good. He's been pitching good.
It really don't matter. They hit, though. That's the thing.
Again, he's been pitching good until let's see if the Astros do get to the next round. Let's see what he does against the Astros.
The Astros, man, they're good, but Minnesota has been there too.
Right now,
Correa's been good.
I got Correa hitting a home run right now to tie the game.
Correa's been good. He's batting what? Correa's batting.
I swear the Mets should have gave him that money, man, because he looks good. He's a money player.
Yeah, he's only hitting. He's hitting 430 in the playoffs. 430.
That ankle looks pretty
good. The
Right
last time a guy hit 430 for the Mets in the playoffs was 1968, 1969. Give me a break.
It was a player that had a funky nickname.
Jesus Christ, please. Even I would have taken him on the Yankees. I would have taken him on the Yankees and put Volpe at second.
Yeah, that would have been. And the thing is, that could happen if that Marlins trade for Pablo Lopez went through, man. Remember that? Gleyber was almost dealt.
Yeah, he was almost gone. He was almost gone.
All right, say if that happened, I would have kept Gleyber at short, and I would have put Correa at third to keep him healthy.
That's fine.
And then have LeMahieu at second if that Lopez trade happened.
That would have been good.
That's fine.
That's fine. Yeah,
because that's fine. Like, offense. I'm all in, Eric. Classic man. You have convinced me. I'm all in. I want offense. Exactly. I want to score runs. I'm tired of losing Garrett Cole pitching and gives up 2 runs and we lose the effing game.
If you look at it,
the last couple of years, 5 to 6 runs.
The last couple of years, what we have been doing, getting defensive players. Aaron Hicks, before he was the way he is now, he was a defensive player. Gallo was way better than Stanton. That's why they got Gallo. You know, they got
Garbage.
Rizzo to play first base because he was a defensive, but he could hit too. Anyways, they've been getting catchers, Trevino. They've been getting Higashioka just to play defensive. This is what happens when you try to focus on one thing. You forget about the main thing, is that getting on base and hitting a baseball, because the defense, it helps, but it's not going to give you runs. It's going to save runs. It's not going to give you runs.
Yep.
So they kept their focus on defense, and we got to stop. We got to get that focus off defense. We got to worry about hitting now.
Again. I'm now I've changed my whole mind about this. We had a long conversation about this.
Yeah, we did.
I want my offensive players. If we are leading 6-0 in the sixth inning, fine. I'll take that every day. And then we put those guys on the bench, and then bring the defensive guys off the bench and play them for the rest of the game. I'm fine with that. We have to score, bro. I'm sick of going into games and scoring 1 run, 2 runs with 10 strikeouts, 15 strikeouts in the game. I'm done.
Look at this Johnny Parlay guy.
Those two Japanese guys better start looking for real estate in Manhattan. Get used to going to Nobu and get used to ordering the best Japanese food. Get used to it. Those guys better be on the team. They better be on the team. I don't want to hear nothing else. Nothing else about analytics and none of that other garbage. Get me the 2 best players. That's it. And bring in Tiny too. Bring them all.
Johnny Parlay just wrote, sound like you guys want a team like James, super team. Don't compare the Yankees to LeBron James, Jonathan. Please.
Oh my God. Like, can we ban this guy? Can we ban this guy?
Yeah, I'm going to ban him right now.
He's a hoe. Yeah, I mean the bum is a hoe. I mean, just look at what he's all about, bro. Just look at he's a hoe.
That's it.
He's the worst. He's ruined basketball. Ruined
it.
I'll never let my wife buy PEDs. I buy my own PEDs.
Yeah, exactly. And I've been saying that for months. Allegedly, you got to say allegedly. But we already been broke this news months ago. But his team quiets everything down. But he's the biggest bum in all of sports history ever. Who has lost more championships than this bum? He's a biggest cheater, biggest. I don't even want to get off on this. We're not into the NBA season yet.
We're not.
So, all right, we got baseball. A little note here. We should give the classic man a little time here on the hockey, because we have opened the season.
We have
the hockey season.
Open for business.
Right now, we got a couple of games on right now. You got the Canadians and the Maple Leafs. You got the Senators and the Hurricanes and the Jets and the.
You got a little Edmonton later. You got a little Edmonton. I like to see Connor McDavid.
Canucks, Connor McDavid. Yep. Leon Draisaitl. They're pretty good. But tomorrow is what I'm worried about, and that's the Rangers tomorrow.
Exactly.
And they have the opening against Buffalo.
Exactly. Against the Sabres.
Yeah, they go into Buffalo and playing in Buffalo, and the preseason is preseason. We didn't look too good, Jonathan Quick was horrible. That guy gave up so many goals. It's like unbelievable.
Soft goals.
Soft goals. Terrible. It was terrible.
He looked like Evan Neal.
Oh my God. It was just like that.
Maybe it was him. Maybe it was him in the Jonathan Quick jersey. Who knows?
He's actually worse. Worse. He was giving up because we were playing good defense, and he was giving up soft goals all preseason. He was bad, real bad.
We did get a little older, but not too old, with Blake Wheeler and Nick Bonino, But I see them guys helping out the younger guys, which is Capo Caco and Alexei Lafreniere. Alexei Lafreniere looks like a guy he wants to be a two-way forward. He wants to be that guy to be like.
He came in better shape.
Yeah,
he came in better shape.
He wants to be all over the ice.
He wants to get that big money deal, right? He better come in better shape.
He wants to be. He wants to be.
He came in better shape.
He wants to.
Maybe he went to musclegels.com. He put on 15 pounds of muscle. He looks much better, much faster. He's hitting people. Let's see if he can be consistent with that the rest of the season.
That's the thing. And my main guy is Igor. We gotta see how
you're not gonna talk about Kreider. Come on,
Kreider. I mean, it's simple. Kreider.
Show the man some love. Show the man some love.
If Kreider, you always know what you're gonna get from him.
It doesn't matter. He had that 50-goal season, but Kreider's gonna be Kreider. He's gonna be right in front of the net on power plays.
He's the heart and soul of the Rangers right now.
Yeah, he's gonna be flying down the ice on breakaways, trying to score goals on even on the penalty kill. He's like our number one penalty killer.
Classic man. Does it all. I want to throw a question at you. Are you concerned that after all these years and him having success, that he's not taking that next step to be the leader, the top dog on this team?
He did, but it went down. It went down a little bit because I think maybe he wanted that captain, maybe. So it kind of went downhill because he was like we didn't have no. I didn't think we had a captain when he had the 50 goal. I think it was still up in the air. Everybody was
I don't think it was right. I think
I don't think it was. We still had alternates. Yeah, we still had alternates. Yeah. And he had that 50 goal season. And it was like that's our captain right there. But
he's the
hardest playoffs.
He's not the captain. He's never been the captain.
Nah, you saw what Trouba did though in the playoffs. Trouba was there. He was.
But again, your best player it has to be the leader.
I
be the leader.
I think last year,
and that's why I say it's Igor. Igor is our. I mean, you can't consider a goaltender a leader, but Igor is the one to.
He sets the tone, though.
Igor's got to. Igor's got to play every game this year because
that's the reason why you
got
Jonathan Quick, because I thought last year Igor got tired, and I thought they
got tired,
and that's why you need a good.
All I'm saying is that Jonathan Quick is not the answer. He's not the answer. He's not.
But you know what? On games, he's a veteran. On games where you need him, he'll step up. And I thought this year the Rangers did the right thing.
He's not the answer.
No, I thought this year they did the right thing and went and got veterans, because you're going to mix the veterans with these young guys that they have. They're going to be a really.
I'm happy with the veterans. I'm not happy with. I'm not happy with.
I'm hoping that
I'm happy with the veterans. I'm not happy with Jonathan Quick. That's because I was happy with the move, but after watching him in preseason, and I hope it's just preseason.
It's just it could be just preseason.
He was super bad, Joey.
Yeah, he was
awful, unplayable.
I just want them to be super aggressive this year. Last year they were not aggressive at all, especially on the power play, and it was driving me crazy. Everything was they kept having to set up. They couldn't go. They didn't shoot, and it was like you have all these.
But we got to play better against the better teams. Look, we could beat up on. We could beat up on the garbage teams, but when we played Carolina, when we played Tampa, when we played the effing Devils, we didn't show up.
Yeah. We didn't show up. George Gallant, Garrett Gallant, he's a defensive minded guy. He wasn't that offensive guy that said, "Yo, we gotta attack." Even though he says, "Oh, we gotta attack," but they don't have that set plays for them to attack. So he was more focused on protecting that blue paint. Him and Igor, protecting that blue paint.
We suffered in the playoffs, man, because we got a lot. We were on penalty kill a lot, and I was saying to myself, I was like, we're on power play a lot. Why are we not taking advantage of this?
And you got to give credit to the goaltenders too, because they were making unbelievable saves on plays that they shouldn't be, So, but the thing is now with Peter Laviolette, he's more of offensive minded. He got the defense in the back, but he is very offensive minded. He wants to play fast, and this is what this team is about. They're gonna be skating down the ice all game long. They're gonna be in very good condition, like you see how Alexei Lafreniere is. They all gonna be in that. It's just
came in shape,
put the puck behind the net. That's what we got to do. That's the main thing.
They came in shape. They're gonna be tough at the blue line. They're gonna have speed. I hope it leads to more goals.
Yeah, that's the
it.
thing. We gotta have those guys to be like conditioned well to be just attacking the other defense, just attacking. Get these guys tired, and that should help. I'm guessing that should help us get more
And again,
goals. You know what I'm saying?
Also, our draft picks, can they start showing up too, please?
They have, but it's just that they don't have that right.
Not to the level to where we drafted them at.
They did. Kako
I
had a big step
understand
up.
what Gary's saying. He's looking at like Connor McDavid and all these guys that get drafted.
Exactly.
Really high.
I understand
and they
that.
go and they Jack Hughes that score 50 goals and everything.
Exactly.
I understand what you're trying to say. We had a chance to get him, and they didn't pull the trigger, right? Because Buffalo was trying to trade him.
When we're drafting that high, when we draft that high, I'm talking about a franchise-changing kind of player, a Connor McDavid, a Sidney Crosby, right? A young Eric Lindros.
But those are one and
those
kind of guys, though.
I mean, we had 1 and 2, overall picks back-to-back years, but these guys, I mean, it takes time. But these guys wasn't the guys that you see with the Jack Hughes, like how he's showing right, doing what he's doing for the Devils. These guys are like more like a team players. Those other guys are more like I'm just.
I could get a team, Eric. I could get a team player in the 3rd round.
Yeah, but they're superstars.
My first pick in the draft should not be a team player. My first pick in the draft has to lead the team.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Too, but I totally understand what you're trying to say, Gary. Because I said that too. Who was the guy, Eric? That oh my God, the Rangers drafted high. Didn't they end up trading him? Jeez Louise, what's his name?
Everybody we draft high, we end up trading.
But it's like we go out there and we get these guys, and of course we're American guys. These guys play overseas, and you see them just killing, and you're like, oh, why you can't do that here?
It's a total different game too.
I know. I know.
It's a more finesse game over there. More finesse.
And and they have the ice. It's a lot bigger. The rink is a lot bigger than they play
which
in the
leads
NHL.
to more speed, more speed, more finesse. It's more of an Olympic game. It's the Olympic game.
God damn, that's a big ass horn.
So it's very tough for these guys to. You got to be 1 in a million to have a freaking, like a Connor McDavid or Sidney Crosby, as you want to say. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Sidney Crosby,
So you're saying we better play the Powerball tonight. I feel you.
He's 1 in a million to get these guys.
Sidney Crosby got chips, though. As much as I hate him as a player, he got chips.
He does. He got
chips.
Yeah,
what's the guy from Washington? What's his name?
Ovechkin?
Yeah.
Alex Ovechkin.
Ovechkin was a great player too.
He only got 1 chip. He got 1 chip. He's a great player.
Yeah, he's got.
I thought he win 2.
No, 1.
But he's always in the playoffs.
No, last year he wasn't
always in the playoffs.
Last year
now he's an older player, but he's still,
He's still scoring. He might.
Yeah, he still can score.
He might be Gretzky score. Thing. He might have a shot to break it.
Tough, but
yeah. Well, a couple of 20 goals, 30 goals, 40 goal seasons, 3 more years, maybe got it.
We'll get more into the hockey as the season goes along, but we wanted to show a little love because we do like hockey here. I know a lot of people are not into hockey. Hockey is one of my favorite sports. Eric is a huge, Eric is huge on hockey. He knows everything about hockey, everything about the Rangers. He's the man to go to, the classic man. I go to a bunch of hockey games. I try because it's the most fun out of all sports. It's the most fun to go watch a hockey game. It's very exciting.
Shout out
in
to
the Garden. I wouldn't know about the Prudential Center because I only go there when the Rangers are there, and it's electric in there, but only when the Rangers are there. But Toronto. I went to a game once in Toronto, and it was great. Maple Leafs against the Rangers. That was a great game. They even got the Hall of Fame right in the damn. Right next to the damn.
The arena.
The state, not the rink. Yeah, I don't want to say the stadium, but the
arena.
the arena. There you go. So
in Madison Square, I'm telling you,
I,
in Madison Square Garden, and the Rangers are playing,
it's electric.
It's something different. It's something different.
Even when in second is the Knicks, third is Yankee Stadium. First is Yankee Stadium during the playoffs. I mean, not so much this new Yankee Stadium.
The
first
year
was
before,
always
not this year. Last year, when the Yankees were in the playoffs, where they made everything dark and they gave everyone the wrist. That was my God, man.
They got that from the Rangers. They got that from the Rangers, man. Come on.
Yeah, the LED, and now the Jets copied it for the first game of the season when Aaron Rodgers blew out his Achilles. That was great.
It was dope.
It was great. It was great.
It was a bad ending. It was a bad ending.
Bad beginning.
But nothing ever beats old Yankee Stadium in the playoffs.
Never.
Nothing beats old Yankee Stadium in the playoffs. Nothing at all. That was the most electric place ever.
On to the roof.
Sheesh.
So, real quick, I guess the last topic I wanted to bring up was Benavidez had his press conference today. He has his press conference with Andrade. He looked in decent shape. Somebody on this podcast said he was out of shape.
Fat.
He looked good to me.
He said he was fat. That's the reason why he didn't go to none of the fights.
That's why he's not here, right?
He didn't look fat to me. But we'll see where that goes. The 27-0 Benavidez against Andrade, who's a quality fighter, while his boy keeps ducking everybody. So I'll leave it there. Because he calls Benavidez a bum. A guy that's 27-0 and that knocks everybody out. But he's a bum. Your guy can't even beat Jamel Charlo and knock him out. A guy who was a bum. He was scared to fight. One of the more boring fights I've ever seen in my life. But he's great. Okay. Keep telling yourself that. Anyway. I will leave it at that. That's my last thought.
This is it right here. The guy, Minnesota had a player who got injured. They just brought back Byron Buxton. Right now, he's batting in the bottom of the eighth.
The Dodgers game just started too. All right, it's time to watch this Dodgers game and finish off this Houston. Come on, Minnesota, we need you to win, man. Make this a series.
Byron Buxton does something right here, the stadium is gonna go bananas. But I can't hear it right now.
But you see, Minnesota and Texas are doing well when the Yankees are not in the playoffs because we killed them, man.
We killed them. We own them. We own those teams. Yeah, we own those teams. That's easy money. Minnesota's so happy not.
Your daddy.
Yeah, I mean, Minnesota. Forget it. They couldn't win a game against the Yankees. We destroyed them every year.
Yep.
Every year. So even when they had Johan Santana and guys like that, Carl Pavano,
they had good teams.
They had good teams.
And they had great starters, and we used to
Mauer, Morneau.
Yeah,
they had really good team. And they still didn't do anything.
Yep, and still didn't do anything. Exactly.
Those pinstripes scare a lot of people.
Yeah, it does.
We got to get back. We got to get back to that.
Yeah,
we got to get back to that.
If the Dodgers lose, it's I don't want to say. I just feel like payroll is nothing because these teams are spending so much money. They haven't done shit, man.
Like I said before, though, it's the days off. The days off is killing these guys. They lose all momentum.
I understand, but that can't always be the excuse.
I mean, you see it.
You still got to be professional, because again, the other teams have days off too. And we're talking. Look against Arizona.
I know what you mean, Classic man. I know.
Arizona's not a good team, bro.
It can't
Arizona's not good
all the time.
They solid hit. They're a solid hitting team.
They're a good young
Arizona.
Team.
I don't know. I mean, you got enough talent on the Dodgers. You should be beating the hell out of Arizona.
Definitely. But their pitching
should be beating the hell out of Arizona.
Arizona's pitching is pretty good too. They're not, they're not. They're not the Mets here.
They're
you
not
know?
bums. They're not
No.
bums, but we're talking about a team that won 100 plus games, against a team that won 90.
And this is why this is why I always say it. It's the days off. It does mess
That
with a
Kershaw
guy.
guy stinks in the playoffs.
Oh,
Jeez, he should just
He's
leave
terrible.
his calendar in
why
September.
did he put him number one? Why they
Why they don't leave his calendar on September? Don't even tell him it's October because he's a different guy, man.
Well,
Jeez.
what might have killed the Dodgers is the Urias, choking out his girl, because
Stupid.
he's really the number one.
Hey,
right?
shout out
He's
to
really
my
the number
mother-in-law.
one.
My mother-in-law just came from North Carolina. We were just talking about that, how everyone in baseball is beating their girlfriend or having substance abuse problems. What's going on?
I don't know, man.
It's crazy.
I don't know.
They don't know how to act.
Antidepressants.
They don't know how to act.
On another note, the other guy that got busted again was the Malik Bridges from the the Charlotte Hornets. He just got off. He missed the whole year. He lost $100 million bag, and then he goes back and smashes the girl's window, and now he's back in jail. You can't make this up. These guys are so dumb, bro.
These guys got to listen to the classic man.
Fumbling the bag.
They're not listening. They're not listening to the classic man.
These guys, these guys know how to fumble the bag more than anything, bro.
They should have a book.
The dumb.
A book of just guys fumbling the bag and how much they fumble, because oh my god, it could be a 2-part book. That's how many people have fumbled the bag, man. Jeez,
unbelievable. From John Morant to Malik Bridges. There's so many of these guys. The other guy, Kevin Porter Jr. Talk about guys that first get the bag first. And I'm gonna get we way over time.
Don't even do it.
Don't even do it. But at least if you're gonna be that dumb, get the bag first. Get that first.
And play in a sport that's guaranteed you're gonna get the bag. Because there's guys doing it that are not on guaranteed contracts and still doing something stupid. I'm like, who's teaching you?
Yeah, anybody in football. If you're in football, you're super dumb because none of the contracts are guaranteed. But if you're in baseball and in the NBA, the contracts are guaranteed. At least get the bag first. A guy like John Morant lost what? Maybe $300 million.
He just got a shoe contract. He just got it.
Yeah, he just got a shoe contract, and they gave him the shoe contract to be the replacement for Kai, right? And he goes ahead and ruins that whole thing. Like, dude, you can't make it up, bro. These guys are just so dumb, so dumb.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was my last note for the day.
All right. Well, guys, we went over by half an hour.
Woo!
But it was worth it.
Good content today, baby. Good content.
It was good content.
On a short, we were short staffed. We were short staffed, and we still came with the heat like we do every week. Let's go.
I feel like this is like AJ Burnett, CC Sabathia, and Andy Pettit right now.
And Andy Pettit.
That's it. We give you innings, baby.
That's all we need.
Exactly. Two-man rotation.
Gary's Andy Pettit.
No, I'm Armando. No, not Armando. Let me see.
No.
I was gonna say Armando Benitez.
Andy Pettit. Eric has to be AJ Burnett, and of course, I'm CC Sabathia, baby.
That's it. The big man. The big man.
The ace.
Where's my Captain Crunch?
The ace. That's it, baby. We're giving you quality innings here. Toughen it out. We're not even worried about our next contract. We are all in like CC.
That's right.
All in.
All in.
And of course, I'm Andy Pettit because I'm on the HGH. Now let me see.
Muscle Gels. Don't forget, musclegels.com.
There you go, musclegels.com. Muscle, GELZ.com. Use the code enhanced20 for 20% off. Get your stuff right. Get your life right. Get your hormones right. Get your abs right. Get your shoulders right. The work starts now for that summer body. It doesn't start in April. It starts right now.
Like, what is it? Adam Sandler right now in the movie going into the getting ready for hockey season. Boom.
Oh,
Happy Gilmore status.
Yep.
Happy Gilmore status. There it is. Happy Gilmore status. Get your life right now. Oh, and another thing, Evan Longoria is a money player in the playoffs. I gotta tell you, he's a money player. That Mamau.
He's happy
Yep,
that he's
killed
not
the
in Tampa
Yankees
right now.
Yep, he used to kill the Yankees.
Mainly CC.
All right, gentlemen.
All right, guys.
Exactly.
This was a good podcast.
Yes, it was.
This was a good week. We were missing one of our brothers, T-Bone. Shout out to T-Bone. We haven't heard from him. I'm gonna call him after this and see how he's doing. But that other guy needs to stop flipping houses with DJ Envy. He needs to stop, man. He really needs to stop.
Oh my God!
That's a fact.
He's over there with Real Estate Rico as Funkmaster Flex called him and Ricky Rose, Shaq and Kobe. Check that joint out. That's hot. That's hot right now. I'm listening to that hard, and I'm listening to the Jack Boy Beats from Redman every week. Jack Boy Beats. Let's go. Old school hip hop, bringing you the good stuff nowadays. Get off that other garbage that you young kids be listening to.
Before we sign off, guys, don't forget to follow us on TikTok. We Get Drunk. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube. We Get Drunk Sports. We have our Instagram, Coco. You can follow him on Instagram. You can follow me, Bad News Cruise. Also, the podcast is We Get Drunk Podcast on IG. You can follow Frank Covers on IG, T-Bone Special on IG. We always there to entertain you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share all of our videos. Big us up, man. We're trying our hardest here.
That's right.
This ain't easy. People think that this is easy. It's not. This is not easy.
It really isn't.
It's not easy.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Shout out and much love to everybody out there, especially my brothers, the Classic Man, Bad News Cruise, Bone, Franklin, all my guys out in the chat. They're my brothers. I love them too. Just everybody that's out there, like, comment, subscribe, like Joey said, man. We love y'all.
Exactly. Keep enjoying these baseball playoffs. Keep enjoying NFL. And don't be afraid to comment on anything that we put out, man. We're here. We love to comment back.
We love to talk shit. You always do.
That too. That too.
Let's go.
All right, my brothers.
All right, later, my brothers.
Peace.
Be safe.